And this is the story of how Sif, Thor's wife, lost all of her beautiful golden hair and how it all came back again. So, Sif was Thor's wife, and Thor is the god of thunder, who's well known for his big hammer that he carries everywhere called Mjolnir. Now, Sif had wonderful golden hair, as long as anything, and it's said that it was able to make all of the fields in Asgard and all of the people who lived there get good crops out of the land because her hair was so beautiful. Because it was so beautiful, she took brilliant care of it, and Thor thought it was amazing too, and so did she. But one day, she fell asleep next to a magical lake with beautiful pristine waters that she'd been washing her wonderful hair in. She let it to dry all over the side while she dozed off. But Loki, Thor's brother, who was the god of mischief, he thought he was going to be naughty, and he put a big smile on his face, like so, because he knew he was going to do something horrible to upset Thor and really make him angry. He took a pair of giant scissors to her hair and he cut all of her hair off, and it cascaded around her all over the floor, leaving it there while it dried. She cried when she woke up and she wouldn't stop sobbing. And then she thought, I need to go home. No one can see me looking like this. So she went home and she waited for Thor to return. And when he came home, he called out for her, Sif, Sif. But she didn't come and she didn't call his name. He knew something was wrong. And that's when he saw, hunched over in the corner, the shadow of a woman crying her eyes out. She came over to him and she said, Thor, I've lost all of my beautiful hair. And Thor said, I can see that. Who did this to you? I will find them and I will kill them. And that is what he aimed to do. And he went to the court of immortals where he knew he would find his father, Odin. And while he was there, he said, Who would have done this to my beautiful wife? And that's when Odin said, It must have been Loki. Thor was furious. You could hear the thunder rumbling through the floor, and all the people of Asgard were going crazy. They knew something was really wrong. Odin ordered all of the gods and goddesses to come together to hunt for Loki, who was petrified of Thor's anger. He knew that he was the god of thunder and knew that Thor, when angry, could be unstoppable. When they found Loki, he was absolutely petrified that Thor was going to do something to seriously harm him. So he said that he would leave Asgard. He didn't go to Midgard where all the mortals were because he knew they couldn't do anything to restore Sif's beautiful hair, and that's what he wanted to do. He went down into the depths and found all the gnomes who were amazing at creating some beautiful and wonderful masterpieces. And that's exactly what he asked them to do. He said, Can you make a wig with beautiful silky golden hair that I can go and take back to Sif? They said, Of course. And not being very bright, but brilliant with their hands, the gnomes made a beautiful cap with golden silky hair, and they handed it straight back over to Loki, who had promised them that all of the earth and all of the heavens, even though Loki couldn't give that to them. They handed it over and he returned to Asgard, and he found Sif, who was still upset and had a puffy face where she had been crying about her hair. He handed over the golden wig and said, Keep this. There's no need to be upset anymore. This is yours. This is your hair. And she put it on, and finally she could smile again because she had all of her beautiful golden hair back, cascading round her shoulders rather than all over the floor.